Hey dudes and chicks and neither of those don't body, welcome to Rick for this time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be taking this palette's virginity. I did get it in time, thankfully. My mail has been nuts, as has been my brain. So, this is what the color story looks like. I did decide to pull the trigger on it. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on this palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. Okay, I'm already primed in my P. Louise primer in room row 2, and I'm just going to, I have come to the conclusion, I do not think that these Made by Mitchell brushes are the same as they used to be, but maybe that does feel a little more textured. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they might be different, so that's a fucking disappointment. But okay, I'm gonna go into the color Shadow Work. And we're gonna kind of test this out because I don't know if you guys recall, but the last time I used a Jolie Beauty palette, I talked about how I had had a conversation with Annette. She's a friend subscriber, and we talked about how we're kind of always looking for sixth gear with Jolie Beauty. We're always like looking, like just trying to get that like pigment and kind of not really being able to do it. So this is like a mid-tone, so this probably shouldn't be that dark. So, but as you can see, it's like first shot, pretty light. So that's okay because what I'm wearing is light. There is a black in here and there is a dark, dark purple. So trying to just keep it above that. I like it that these newer Made by Mitchell brushes, that this brush is actually different than the other one, because over time you couldn't really tell the difference between the two, the ME1 and the ME2. You couldn't really tell the difference, so. If I look overly bronzed, it's because my girl Raina went on the Made by Mitchell website and got the actual descriptions for each of the face brushes so that I would like have a little bit more information. And so I actually like used them the way that she like sent me the description. And when I got the comic case, I was talking about how like the bronzers are like super fierce, and my friend from Scotland told me that in England or London, the style is to like be really well bronzed because it makes you look like you're well traveled. And so that isn't necessarily my gig, but I do look overly bronzed. Do I look traveled? Do I look well traveled? All right, that's gonna be that. And then I'm gonna use my Wayne Goss number 19, which is exactly like the Rougher 14, and I'm gonna go into Blessing. And I'm just going 50% on and 50% off, and I'm gonna keep the inner corner light, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I'm done with this, when all is said and done, I'm gonna put my glasses on. And so one thing about wearing your makeup with your glasses is that it's really important that you don't go too dark. And the reason why is because glasses inherently make your eyes look really tiny, because not only do they like demagnify them, but they're also like covered. And so it makes your eyes look really small. And so one of the tricks to wearing makeup with your glasses is to keep it light, keep a lot of light, keep the inner corner light. And so I'm just gonna keep it light. I'm gonna make it dimensional, but like I wanna keep it light in the inner corner because I don't want my eyes to look like little fucking peas. So for those of you guys who were on my last live, or like saw my last live, you guys know that I actually got my first like crappy comment, and what they said was that playing the rock music during each and every swatch was annoying and unnecessary. That's what they said to me. And I didn't reply because I wanted to be like, I wanted to think about what I was going to say, and I wanted to be like intentional about it. And in the end, if you guys saw my live, I kind of just decided to say nothing. Well, probably like 2 days ago, I thought, you know what? I wish I would have told that chick. So my daughter was like, Mom, you should tell her she's unnecessary. And in the moment, I thought like my kid was just kidding. You know what I mean? She's wise beyond her years. Like, she's wise. And she said, you should tell her she's unnecessary. And I was like, yeah, haha, like that. But then like 2 or 3 nights ago, I actually went to bed thinking, you know what? I should have told her that she was like unnecessary on my channel. And like, you know what I mean? Like, putting up with shit is like a skill that I've had to learn in recovery, because like I have gone off on people several times and had like pretty severe consequences. Like, you know what I mean? My temper has caused me losses, like, period. And so the other night I actually went to bed thinking, I wish I would have told that chick that she was unnecessary, and that, you know, she could go find somebody else to speak like that to. Bye, you know? And in the moment when I was on my live and I was like seeking wise counsel, like there were several people that were like, you can tell her, you know, whatever. Basically, like, they were like, don't take that shit. And so I did. And then like 2 nights later, I was thinking like, I wish I wouldn't have taken that shit. And so directly the morning when I woke up, after like literally falling asleep thinking, I wish I would have told that chick that she was unnecessary, I woke up to a comment that said, your face is too pink. And so I, at like 5 in the morning, promptly like said, you know, I actually think, I said I filmed this video months ago, but I'm pretty sure I said that in the video, like, my face is too pink. I use the e.l.f., you know, blushes. I'm gonna go into Illuminate, Illuminati, I almost said. I said, I'm pretty sure I said that in the beginning of the video. It's because I accidentally overdid it with the e.l.f. blushers, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive because I didn't go like check, but I'm pretty sure I said, hopefully it'll tone down over the, you know, duration of the video, but definitely over the course of the day. And I said, thank you so much for that sweet, I love waking up to that comment. It was so nice. You know, whatever, some shitty ass comment. And it was this chick that has been watching my channel for a while, but I thought, there's no way that that's the same chick. It was like the name of a person and then a bunch of numbers after it. And I thought, that must not be my quote, like, quotes person, right? It was like, that had to have been another blah, blah, blah. Because there's no way that she would say such a mean thing to me first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? And then like that afternoon, she was like, actually, I was just saying, because I've never seen your face that pink and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, and not blah, blah, blah. I don't mean it like that. But she was like, yeah, and I love to make everybody's morning good, and like promptly left me. So I was immediately regretful that I said that. And so I apologized. Like, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I woke up first thing in the morning. I was overly sensitive. You were right. My face was too pink. And then I haven't like heard back from her. So I just would like to say, Valerie Williams, I'm so sorry that I snapped at you like that. And please forgive me if you ever hear this. You matter to me. Your feelings matter to me. I'm so sorry. It's funny because I actually like recently, like in my life, have a similar experience where my last boyfriend, so here's what actually happened. So my last boyfriend, you know, I told him, fuck you. And he like literally packed up all my shit and left it on the porch, and I have never spoken to him again. Like you know, he ghosted me, and like, it was really hard for me. But when I told him, fuck you, like totally inappropriate, like I should not have done that. And what actually happened was about a week before that, him and I pulled into a parking lot of a grocery store, and he like parked wonky over the line, and I was like, dude, don't park like that. I fucking hate it when people park like that. And he was like, quit fucking telling me how to drive, or like, you're always telling me how to drive. And I was like, I didn't like realize, you know what I mean? I didn't realize. So when we got out of the grocery store, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry that I always tell you how to drive. I didn't realize that I was doing that. But you could have just said something. You didn't have to be mean, or you could be nice about it. And he goes, I am fucking nice to you. Like literally screamed at me like that. And so I didn't do anything. I was like, all right, you're right. I'm sorry. You are nice to me. Like I kind of like cowered like a wounded fucking bird. And he was like, I'm taking you home. And I was like, all right, if that's what you need to do, you know what I mean? And like my feelings were so fucking hurt. And I was like so weak. I was just so fucking weak about it. And so like, I went and talked to my therapist about it the next day because I was like so mad at myself that I just let him like yell at me like that. And there were a few times that he had yelled at me. And quite frankly, I think the reason why he left me is because he was doing those things and he knew that it was just going to continue to get worse. So it's like, I'm not like mad at him or whatever, but like he had yelled at me a few times like that. And every time he did it, I kept thinking like, you know what? You're fucking lucky that I don't fucking yell at you like that. You know what I mean? And so like, it was this thing that was like building in my mind. And so like, recently I have had an experience where somebody did something to me and I didn't stand up for myself. And in the end, I ended up doing something that caused more damage than I cared for, right? And so it's like, where's like the happy medium? Like where does the happy medium lie where you're actually like saying enough to feel like you weren't just a punk ass bitch and like not fucking blowing up so fucking stupidly that you are filled with regret about the way that you behaved. You know what I mean? So like, I actually just recently suffered severe fucking consequences for like not defending myself and not setting a boundary, or like setting a boundary. That's like new school fucking, you know, buzzwords, like setting a boundary. Like I didn't stick up for my fucking self. I put up with that shit. I let him fucking scream at me and I acted like a fucking wounded bird, right? Like I was defenseless. Like I didn't have any way to defend myself. And then like, and between like being like stepping into your power and like standing up for yourself in a way that, you actually feel like it was enough, but like not, you know, to a point where you like freaked out and like lost control and like caused damage. So anyways, Valerie, I'm really sorry that I did that. And the next time somebody tells me that my music is annoying, I'm going to tell them they're fucking annoying, instead of being like, you know, somebody telling me my face is too pink and me like losing my shit. Now, I don't know. So anyways, I just wanted to say, like, if there was some way that I could amend that, Valerie, that, you know, to your face, I would. I would like find you and approach you and be like, dude, I'm so sorry. But there is no way for me to do that. And so that's kind of the thing where, you know, I'm like, I like to face problems like pretty head on, but like, that's not how a lot of people are. And that's not how my ex was. We had a problem and he like fucking got spooked and ran. And so I'm not, you know, I don't know. So when I didn't say anything to that girl for being like saying that, fucking telling me my music was annoying, you know, I had this conversation with this chick named Kelly, where it's like, dude, if you talk shit about a person's music, you're talking shit about that person, because like the music that we love, we identify with it so strongly that that's like a part of who we are. And so like, if you talk shit about the music that somebody loves, you're actually talking shit about them. So I don't know. I don't know where the line is, but I just know that I'm like pretty regretful that I dealt with that in that way. And so if any of you guys like, you know, kind of exchange words with her in the comment section of other people's channels, like maybe let her know that I feel stupid and shitty. I feel like I've been, like, my temper has been, like, pretty out of control lately. I fucking went to the tire shop the other night and they fucking studded my tires when there was no snow on the ground. And then me and my daughter had to sit there and wait while they unstudded them. And I was like, what were you guys thinking? There isn't a lick of snow on the ground. Why would you stud my tires when there is literally pavement? They were like, well, you can actually drive it like that. And I was like, yeah, if I want to throw 65 feet of sparks, like, no. Fucking spend $930 on fucking tires so that you can fucking drive them out with fucking like an idiot. Okay, I love that. And I'm just gonna do the lower lash line. So, like, you know, it's not anything new. These shadows are buildable. I was able to build that up pretty good, but it took me quite a while, you know. But also, I'm just sitting here bullshitting, so. And the blend is really nice though, that's good. And now I'm gonna go into that pink. I actually don't think I'm gonna put any more dimension in that. I think it looks pretty. Another friend of mine, Christy, oh, I gotta tell you guys this big news. You guys know how I was like, I've been like freaking out about when I run out of that ColourPop blusher, I Need Space. And dude, one of my subscribers had it and she sent it to me and I got it yesterday. I'm so fucking excited about it. Excited, but like more relieved, you know what I mean? That I don't have to fucking worry about not having it anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna go into protection in the inner corner just because I just think it'll match like titties. Oh yeah, that looks fucking good. Perfect. So just so you guys know, that's my outfit. I'm really grateful that I could like figure out a way to make this work. This palette like worked out perfectly with this color story because I got these glasses, so I had to wear this. I like picked this outfit purely to match these glasses. This looks like it's kind of deepening up, so I don't want to get it deep. But seriously, what were they thinking? They didn't even ask me if I wanted to put my studs in. They just assume that I'm some fucking idiot. I mean, if you drive with studs on, I've done it several times, but, well, not several. Honestly, I'm not very responsible about having good tires. So, like, here I am, like, feeling so responsible that I got snow tires on my car before it actually snowed instead of driving around on a bald fucking donut all winter, like, is what I normally do. And then you don't even ask me if I want you to put studs on? Come on. I might dimension that up. Let me just see. I won't be able to see with my contacts in, but those are cute, huh? There's a lot of really interesting colors in this palette. Like interesting, like I wonder what they would actually perform like. Oops, I'm kind of getting stupid right there. I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna go into, ooh, wait. Actually, I'm gonna use both the coolest colors. I'm gonna go into light work and see what happens. I hope it's not too green. Damn it, I hope it's not too green. It's not. Super pretty. It's a little more tightly pressed than her being Jolie Beauty. I don't know why I always do that. And then I'm gonna go into Manifest and I'm gonna use that along the top. Cute. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. That's perfection. I feel like my primer got dry. That's cute. I'm just gonna go in with my finger and see what happens here. Oh, yeah. So this is a little bit like thinner. It's like a thinner. It's not a topper by any stretch, but it's thinner. I just feel like Jolie Beauty is always like thinner. Like the mattes are thinner, the shimmers are thinner. It's fine. It's just not what I'm like accustomed to. So it actually looks really pretty. And now I'm just gonna go into that blue. Oh, I love that. Okay, now let me see something here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as my inner corner highlight. I thought I was gonna have to be stuck with this white, which is like a purple to blue shift, but I'm not. I'm gonna use the Refer 03 and I'm gonna go into Intention. My kitty is begging to get in here. Ooh, this is like super, it's soft. It's like really soft, like, oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm just gonna use my finger. I got the shakes because I'm fucking hungry. Unicorn boogers. That looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used a new kind of lashes and they are the Salon Perfect Soft and Smoky, and I fucking love them. And my girl Savannah has been using these for ages. I'm like way below the curve on this. Anyways, super cheap, Walmart. I learned about this brand from Nina Poole, and now it has like credibility because I tried something by them and it's really good. That brush cleaner, Salon Perfect. So anyways, this is what the lashes look like and they're really cute, really cute. And I used my Glisten Cosmetics Multi-Chrome Lippy in Vega, I'm pretty sure. No, Stella. My ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Crystal Crush. And my Panorama mascara, my evocative blush, and then I used Synthwave, I think is what it is. Synthwave in the Alien Lowlights palette. And dude, I look amazing. The Jolie Beauty palettes are usually a little like, they're a little more difficult to build. So it wasn't difficult. The shadows performed beautifully. Like they weren't hard to blend. It's just, if you want to get that fucking color packed on there, you got to go to work. So also I was using pastels. So is that even true? Like, I don't know, because this mid-tone built up beautifully. I got good dimension. This is the deepening shade. This is the deepening shade. As you can see, like this is a mid-tone in this palette. And so like, just be sure that when you're like going for a deepening shade that you're not grabbing a mid-tone, and I'm pretty sure that that's like the deal. So I use a mid-tone as my depth shade and it looks amazing. So the special shades are also, use your finger. So yeah, I mean, honestly, nothing Jolie Beauty could make me mad at them. So I love this brand. I love their themes. I love the quality of their shadows is good. It's just a little bit different than what I'm not used to. And so, like I've said before, I'm constantly looking for that sixth gear. So if I would have just used the deepest shade, I probably would have a different story. And there's always a black in a Jolie Beauty. So that's it. That's all there is. There is no more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she is so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.